everybody. My name is John Dench and I am the Director of Studies at Beet Language Centre. So I'm going to show you around a little bit and talk about the academic side of things. First of all, we've got various accreditations here. Probably most importantly, we have our British Council accreditation. We're also members of English UK, which is the governing body, which is involved with all the language centres throughout the UK. Let me take you upstairs and we'll have a look at one of the classrooms. Okay, let's have a look at one of the classrooms. So here we have a typical classroom, and there are various things that all of our classrooms include. So first and foremost, most importantly, we have touchscreen panels in all the rooms. So these operate as whiteboards. They can also show digital classware for all of the course books that we use with the students. And of course, we can access the internet there for various other apps and websites that we may need in the classroom. All classrooms have a plan devised by the teacher so that students can see what's going to be happening during the week. We also have a syllabus here, and the plan relates to the syllabus so students can see how what they are doing in the books connects to the syllabus, and the syllabus ensures that we cover all of the necessary language points for a particular level. Okay, so we can see here a standard layout of the classroom, what we call a horseshoe formation. So the students are here, teacher here. Now we like to encourage a lot of pair work between students and small group work. It's very communicative. It's a very effective way of practicing target language and learning English and improving. So we won't always use the horseshoe layout. Sometimes we will change the desks around to make little islands for different groups doing different activities. Or we can have the desks in like a boardroom effect with everybody sat around. So there are lots of possibilities. And of course, as you can see, there is plenty of space for students to stand up, walk around and mingle with the other students in various activities. So it's a very versatile space. Regarding the course structure, with our general English courses, we have morning classes, which we call main classes, and we have optional afternoon classes. So everybody does morning classes, and these follow a course book. So there will be a balanced diet of grammar, vocabulary, reading, writing, speaking, and listening. And then in the afternoons, we focus more on skills work, where Monday and Tuesday afternoons primarily are speaking and listening, and Wednesday and Thursday afternoons are more focused on reading and writing. However, in those afternoon classes, which remember are optional, so some students do them, some students don't, we have a degree of flexibility, so we can introduce some exam practice to expose students to what various exams are like. We can also focus on areas of difficulty for students in those afternoon classes. So it's much more flexible in the afternoon than the morning, which follows the course books. Okay, let's have a look at the library. We have a nice quiet study area here that students like to use sometimes for doing their homework. As you can see, there are also some computers that they can use for their work. And we use this room for tutorials. So these are one-to-one meetings, a student and their teacher, about once every 4 or 5 weeks to discuss progress, strengths and weaknesses, and advice and tips on how to address those weaknesses. So it's a really valuable one-to-one meeting for the student and for the teacher. Over here we have grammar and vocabulary, reading, writing, speaking and listening practice for the different levels from A1 to C1. This section is exam books, so the major exams that the students we have are interested in. So we've got IELTS on the top, and then Cambridge Main Suite exams, Cambridge First, Cambridge Advanced, some Cambridge Proficiency, and 1 or 2 other less common tests like TOEIC and TOEFL. In this section, we've got readers, so storybooks, also non-fiction, and again, they are divided by level from advanced C1 down to elementary A1. So students can choose an appropriate level. They might want to try a little bit harder and get lots of good reading practice in. So it's a nice quiet study space. It's a little bit multifunctional. We can use it for various reasons. And we do encourage students to use the library in various ways. We might be setting some homework on a particular story. We might be doing what we call a library quest, where the students come in and they've got various questions that they need to answer by searching the bookshelves, which helps them to get really familiar with what we have on the shelves. Okay, now as we all know, all work and no play makes Jack a boring lad. So here we have the student lounge where students can relax, take a break from their studies, have a chat, play some games, some board games, some card games, generally unwind a little bit. So this is a very popular room with our students.
Hello, my name's Sarah Beasley and I'm one of the directors at Beet. I'm also part of the Beet family. I've been working in my role as marketing and client relations executive for the last 23 years as well. But I've done everything from working in the canteen to cleaning houses and working with the students in the office and everything in between. So I've got a lot of experience here and I think I can say with reasonable authority that Beet is a wonderful place. The partnership we have with Sorbilingüe is incredibly special. It's something I'm really passionate about. The students who have joined us have been wonderful without exception, and it feels very special to be able to provide them with an experience here with us. It's a privilege, and the fact they enjoy themselves so much, feel so at home here, get so much out of it means even more to me than I ever thought it possibly could. It's a really precious relationship and I look forward to carrying on for as long as I'm here. Beet is an incredibly special place. It's very difficult to explain an atmosphere or to convey it completely, but one of the things that makes us most unique and most special is the level of care we provide our students, the love they feel, the love and the support they feel from us when they're studying here. Every student is known to us by name. They're all made to feel welcome. We genuinely care about how they're feeling from day to day, and if ever we see a student isn't feeling happy, then we make it our business to make sure we know why and see how we can help them. So they're secure with us, they feel safe with us, they're in a secure environment. Many of them have never travelled before, so it's a new world, it's a new experience, and we understand how scary that can be. So we do everything we can to make sure they feel as safe and as comfortable as possible, and they also have as much fun as possible, because that's a very important part of the job too. It's true that you can learn a language these days anywhere. You can do it on a phone, you can do it on a tablet, you don't have to come to the country, but I think you do have to come to the country. It's a completely different experience. It's life-changing. You are immersed in the language, in the culture, you're surrounded by the people. You have to use it every single day, all day. It's wonderful and it's so satisfying. And not only that, it's an experience that you can't replicate. Going to another country, studying in an English school, surrounded by English teachers and international students is unimaginably brilliant. There is nothing you won't love about it. It's an experience that our students never ever forget. It's life-changing. Not only do you learn the language, not only do you learn the culture and the customs and become aware of things you never knew before, you meet friends from all over the world. And those friends will remain your friends for life. And you'll have holidays all over the world, normally for free as well. And it's a completely fantastic experience that you will never regret. It's really special and I encourage absolutely everyone to do it. It's wonderful.